Hi everyone, Corey here from Tales from a Polk County Girl, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a planner experiment that I did that barely lasted a day, to be quite honest. That was inspired by my coworker's old At a Glance My Week. I just did a video on this and I'll link it down below, and it's an undated vertical week on 2 pages. Now you guys know I'm using the Franklin Covey Seasons week on 2 pages, and I ended up making my self-care daily tracker checklist, so that's what that looks like. It's awesome. But this inspired me to kind of experiment of, what if I just ignored these timelines? And I've seen people do that. I've spoken in the past about my love and respect and admiration of the Passion Planner, and how sometimes those time slots just get to me, and I know they get to a lot of people in the Passion Planner community, to the point where some people will cover up the time slots. So what I did was last week, hang on, let me get back to it. I just turned to a blank week so you could see it. I photocopied this week. And if you're wondering what Seasons looks like when you photocopy it in black and white, that's what it looks like. And then I went through, and I actually did this, I think, this past Monday, and just wrote out my day, everything I had to do that day, but ignored the times. And I tried doing the same thing for Tuesday, and then attempted it for Wednesday. Thursday, I was playing around. Like I said, this experiment did not last very long because A, I was duplicating the work just to see how it looked, and I wasn't thrilled with it, and B, if being in the planner addict world, in the planner community for the last 3 years has taught me nothing, it's sometimes you just need to stick with what works. And the way I do things, my highlighting and work stuff only during work hours and all that, this is what this past week looked like. It was chaos. And just, I'll go through today and highlight my work hours and outline the hours I work during the week, and make sure I only write in blue, which blue is my work color in my color coding. I only write work stuff during work hours. But what prompted, let me flip back, what prompted this, and as you can see, there are a bunch of different types. Like, I messed up here and then tried to redo it over here, is I took a piece of paper, move this out of the way, and the daily column, so here to here, is 30 lines. So I counted 1 to 30. And my daily task list, this is 10 lines. So I sat there thinking about, okay, if I'm going to write in my top 4 daily self-care things that I want to do, and then I work 8 hours a day, let's just say I try to get 8 things done that day. We all know sometimes you're lucky if you get 3. Depends on your work schedule. And then 3 house things done. How's that going to work? And then I started listing out, what would be my typical work stuff and what other stuff would I have to add on to it. Would I need to skip lines? I could. If I skipped lines, I only needed to come up with 15 things rather than 30, which is where this came in, because, well, I didn't skip lines there. And this was just a mess. So, all I'm going to say is, if you're going to experiment with your planner, maybe just try a week to see how you like it. But I have learned the hard way when it comes to my planner that, you know, the system I've been using, the highlight my working hours and writing in what I need to do, essentially what I've been doing, what you guys have been listening to me do for the past, going on the past year. Because I still use the same process when I was using the Passion Planners. This is just a different layout. This is what works for me. And I need to stop trying to change my system just because something new and different like this pops into my head. Because the times actually do help. They do keep me focused, and that way I know, okay, from 7:30 to 4, there's no point in worrying about the laundry you got to do because you're not home to do it. Stuff like that. All right. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I will hopefully remember to just adjust my planner cover. I will hopefully remember to link the video for this walkthrough in the description box for this video. And I also, one more recommendation, if you think you're going to need to change up how your layout is, maybe just try doing it on a piece of notebook paper first. You know, or if somebody you work with has a layout that you find interesting, like my coworker before she left, I asked her, because I didn't know if she was going to take this with her or not, I asked if I could photocopy just a blank week. And I played around with it. I don't have those pages. I threw them away. But yeah, if you know somebody who has a planner layout that you like, see if they're willing to let you photocopy a blank layout, or if there's a blank, like a test page available, or if somebody is nice enough to scan one of theirs to a PDF and email it to you. And I'm not saying that you do this so you can get a free insert that you never have to pay for, but for trial and error purposes, like, I am all for sharing, because I get it. We all got to figure out, can't talk. What works for me is not going to work for somebody else. Some of you may look at this planner and go, oh my God, that is perfect. That is what I need. And you're welcome. Here's the title of it. Some of you may look at my layout and go, girl, I don't get this, which is fine. I look at some of y'all's videos and go, yeah, I couldn't do that. So planning is a very personal thing. It's very interesting to see how we all individually plan. And your planner journey does change over the years, because I can tell you what I needed 4 or 5 years ago doesn't fit with what I need now. I think Carrie Harleen and Corinne Tovmasian have both said, planner piece is what is working for you right now, and this is what is working for me right now. I did an experiment. It barely lasted a day because I got lost in the chaos that was the Untimed nonsense. And I think it's because I was trying to fit work stuff during hours when I wasn't at work, even though I was supposed to be ignoring the times. Yeah. Alright, so if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will do my best to answer them. Bye.